Hello everybody, it's Uncle Barn. Welcome to the channel. It's my outer stalker with a twist challenge. And just to show you how bad things have gotten. That's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slots down. All we got left is a hat, my bearskin coat, worn wool mittens, and decent boots. We're currently at a warp bonus, as you can see, of 20. Air temperature is 104 because of the fire. I'm warming up. I was in forlorn. I decided to fall back so I could save the video. I did sleep 1 hour. That's all you missed. Just so I could save the game. And, well, I'm basically trying to make my way over to the hunting lodge right at the moment. Because I thought that was a good idea, you know. It's early in the morning. I don't know where the bear is because I haven't been out and looked yet, really. So we got to find him. Got to hang up with the internet for some reason this morning. I couldn't upload crap, so I got a current upload stuck at saying it's going to take an hour and a half. My internet tanked. So I don't know what's going on. I know they're playing with the Wi-Fi in the house, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I got to wait a while, see what happens. Try to maybe get that up to upload, and then I'll reset and see if it doesn't improve. I don't know what's going on. It was absolutely fine. It was only taking like 8-9 minutes to upload a video earlier, and then, you know, because I got a whole bunch for the playlist I got to upload, so I spent the time and indexed every one of them just so they're ready now. So now all I have to do is just upload them all. But they're at least indexed and numbered and, you know, categorized, so I know where the order they're in and how to upload them. And so now I just got to remux them and upload them. Let me see here. I'll leave for a second and look. Yeah, I mean, I got, let's see, 17 videos that got to be uploaded as of right now. 22 is stuck uploading. So I got from 23 to 40 for this series. And that 40th was where I just picked up right here. So we're on episode 41 right now as I record. Like I said, I batch recorded a bunch yesterday. I wasn't really planning on doing a lot of recording today, but because I can't upload, I figured I'll just, you know, record. So I'm not wasting time, really. Just trying to get it up to the channel. So I hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, welcome to the channel. I truly appreciate any love you could give me. Some subscribes or likes or comments. Or I'm not monetized. I'm just trying to get the channel up off the ground. So I would appreciate any love from the community. You know, share the video or post it to some long, dark people, you know. Or I would really, truly appreciate it, guys. You know, help me out a little bit would be great. And I truly appreciate it. Now, I know it takes time, and everyone's got, you know, huge subscription lists on YouTube. You don't want to add a whole bunch, but I'm going to be laying out some interesting content, other games. You know, as soon as this one's over, I plan on doing something different, something not Long Dark, something not, you know, Rising World, something else. I mean, it might be, you know, I don't know yet. Just, I got to look at my playlist, or my game list in Steam and see what I got. See what I want to, you know, toil around with a little bit. Leaning towards subsistence, and I know it's not a massive view getting, you know, because I just know a lot of players that you know, use, you know, that play subsistence, and it's kind of a niche following, right? But I will say this, as far as survival games are concerned, I really love the realistic aspect of subsistence where there's no zombie bullshit. Because I'm getting really sick and tired of the whole, you know, zombie apocalypse shit. It's stupid, dudes. You know, if y'all like it, no, it's your thing, but I understand what's behind all that, so we'll just leave it there. So what I'm going to do is try that out maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because Valheim, you know, all the games I got my Steam list have been beaten, like, you know, a million times. You know what I mean? They've been just beaten to death. A lot of YouTubers cover them. I might even throw some Minecraft on the channel. Maybe some old Dire Wolf 20, like 1.6.4 is like my favorite pack. I've modded it. Not on this computer, which is going to be an issue because I wiped out my old computer and gave it to my friend because he needed, a better computer than he had. So I still have my wife's laptop, which is, about the equivalent of the one I gave him, pretty much. They're both Dell Inspiron gaming computers. Hers was one stage lower than mine. They're Windows 10. They're a little bit older, but they're pretty powerful. I mean, it got me through right up till I was able to purchase this rig. So, and I actually was doing some recording with OBS on it, and it actually handled it fairly well. Not as good as this. I mean, I had to turn some things down, but it was, a little noticeably, I don't know, but it was still good. I mean, the computer handled it, which was, good for me. So I got to keep an eye on that upload, make sure it doesn't bork out, and wait a while till we're done screwing around the internet in there, and maybe reboot my computer. And if not, I'm gonna have to ask him to reset the modem in there or something, because something ain't right. My Wi-Fi connection's fine. It's not that. So I don't know.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink my own pee, Astrid, if I were you. Watching bushcraft and survival videos, from what I see, well, Last Shroud and all them. Stroud, whatever the hell his name is. The Survivor dude, Survivor man. He, in a video he was doing, he was in, I think it was the Australian outback. And he was talking about how, you can drink your pee twice and then it becomes toxic after that. So basically you pee, you drink it, and then that pee you drink, and ugh. I ain't drinking no pee, man. I think if it come down to Uncle Byron living or dying, if I had to drink, I would die, man.
I can't feel my hands.
Just saying. I'm that domesticated. I will not drink pee, man. Shit, missed the thing. Okay, there we go. I don't drink pee. Why would hell would I drink my pee, man? So anyway, we're in a really bad situation right now. I'm trying to make the best of it. Basically just trying to, survive right at this point. I mean, there's really not a lot I can do. It's not like I can craft anything, really. I mean, I could make like a rabbit hat or a cougar hat, which I do have a cougar head, but I have to get to a forge for the cougar knife, which would help in struggles. But my protection is, 27%, which is, for having 4 pieces of gear. Well, 5. Excuse me, I do have the pants. Sorry, I forgot about them. They just look like they blend in, They don't stick out much. They kind of... But, yeah. You can see the cold meter down there. I'm about ready to start taking condition loss from the hypothermia I'm about to get. So, basically, I have to... I'm doing good on bullets. Look at that. 147 revolver rounds. We're sitting at, what? 39 on the... rifle rounds, because I've been popping them off more just because wolves are that much of a pain in the ass. Great. I hope my headphones aren't backwards again. That's what I meant to do this morning, but I got up and I cooked breakfast.
If I don't warm up soon.
Made some fried potatoes with onions. Got them nice and crispy. And seasoned them up good and made a couple eggs over easy and had one piece of like garlic toast for dunking. So I'd like to dunk my toast in yolk. Had a coffee. So here I am, ready to go, man. Energized and ready to go. Slept for about, let me see. 7 hours. About, which is decent for me. I got up a few times. Had to use the bathroom because I was drinking water like a freak last night. And what it was, my mouth was just terribly dry. So, being stared at by my Jack Russell. He's just sitting down on the floor, staring between my knees up at me. He's like, "Hey, Daddy, what are you doing?" I mean, he's already been out, so I don't know what he wants. Stay down, puppy. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Well, broken railroad, so this is kind of fun, right? Shit visibility in Wolfland, USA is not never fun. Well, excuse me. Wolfville, Canada. As you can see by the Canadian flag there. Like my Canadian brothers and sisters up there. Where's my toque, eh? You know? You guys crack me up with that shit, man. When I was growing up, I grew up in New England, so we had a lot of Canadians. Because I was only... Where I lived in Western Mass, believe it or not, I was only about an hour and a half from the Canadian border. And I used to spend time in near Lake Champlain in Plattsburgh, New York. And from there, you could take a ferry to what was it? What neighboring state is that across from Lake Champlain? I cannot remember off the top of my head. I'd like to say, God, I can't remember. I was in my 20s. But we used to go to Plattsburgh, New York, and it was like right on the point. It was a beautiful piece of property. It was very desired by a lot of people in that area because it was right on the point. You could see the barges and stuff going into Canada from there on Champlain where I was. And then, of course, there was the Nessie lore and all that. It was kind of neat. Anyway, we used to set up tents and camp there. We'd fish there. There was like a 40-foot dock you could go out and fish on. And, man, some of the biggest pike I've ever pulled out. You had to use steel leads because they'd just chew right through your fishing line. They were big, boy, let me tell you. And there was some really nice bass in there. So we got some good fishing done. We harvested up some fish, and my uncle's wife, her parents owned the property, so, you know, they'd cook the fish up. She liked to cook the fish. Her name was Bert. Yes, her name was Bert. I don't know if it was a nickname or what, didn't ask. But they were really super nice people. They were older, like in their 70s. And we would spend a couple weeks there and hang out with the Irish guys that owned the garage up the road. They'd be up there drinking beer and salt in the rim of their glasses at freaking 8 in the morning. You know, they'd be drinking like
Thirsty, I can't think straight.
Irish red beer and dunking their glasses in salt. And so we tried it, and we just used to go up there in the morning, have a few beers, and hang out. They were super funny. Super funny. But they had owned the place for, their family had owned it for 50, 60 years. It was a mom and pop garage, right? With a little store attached to it. Just a little tiny hick-ass town. Nice, though. Nice, super nice people. Everyone there was nice. So that was my story. Never went over to Canada. Got family up there, but, we were just there on vacation. But it was just nice view, beautiful view. Stupid freaking wolves, man, I'm telling you. They got nothing better to do than eat my ass. Steal my shit, take my slots. Bastards. So anyway, what I'm trying to attempt to do is to get to Forsaken Airfield. And I don't know why I have the harebrained idea to even do that, but I don't know. Figured I'd try it. Get over here to the hunting lodge. There's really not a lot there. I mean, there's to be some ammo, maybe. And sometimes a pistol and rifle, and which I have all of that, so. I got the desired pistol and rifle I want, so. It's basically just, survival reasons, pretty much. Give me your paper, come on. Oh, no, there wasn't nothing in there, man. The trash can. Up yours, man. I'm going to go in here, because remember I said I should have grabbed the wool ear wrap out of here. I want to see if it's here. Because then I would have been able to destroy that slot. Not that it's really going to matter when I'm 10 frickin' or 11 down now, but I'm just curious. There's a hacksaw.
Oh, lucky day.
And let's see what we got under here. Stamina ear wrap. Look at that. Huh? Am I good or what? So, I should have grabbed that. But it was dark, I think. I can't, if I recall. And, I was just trying to get, this was at this point is when we left transfer pass, so I was just in a hurry to get to the summit, right? So I didn't really do a whole lot. I looted, skim looted. I didn't really, thoroughly loot. I didn't grab every single thing in here. I did grab coal and stuff. I do know that. So, got that. There's that rope. Just running around real quick, seeing what I did and didn't do. Got all those. Got that. Didn't miss any ammo. I'm going to grab that book just for giggles. I already grabbed the toilet water. There's a shocker. All right, so that's Good. There should be a back door to this damn place, man. Force you go out front with them freaks. Alright, cool. This is all done. Just doing a quick check is all. And just trying to move on. Get over to the hunting lodge. Oh, let me tell you. Feels like 30, huh? I'm pulling this out because I don't trust these freaking wolves. Yeah, I was tearing down this shit. There's stuff out here, too. Like, you can find stuff here. Just, if you tore down all the freaking wood here, man, holy crap. The problem is it's so infested with wolves. Like, I tried it a few times, you know. It's like, you know, mid-harvest, you get jumped. There can be a moose that direction. I have seen him down that direction. Of course, there's a bear down there. Travels around by the little hunting blind, and there's the cave over there with the cache that you can open if you got the key, which I think I grabbed, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'll stop by and check it. If not, it's no big deal. So, not a whole lot really in it. I think I found ammo in it before, though. Maybe even a pistol. Can't remember. It's been a while since I've looted that damn thing. Because usually in Stalker, if I come here, you know, it's much more relaxed. I have all my gear, obviously. And I spend some time and I, you know, loot everything. Check the cave. Get the hunter's lodge. Go up and around the pass up on the top. And, you know, take care of all that business. And I ain't playing fool, so. Alright, I gotta see. I can't tell if my headset's orientated correctly or not. Got kind of twisted around this morning when I was doing shit, so who knows. My dog's mission for today is to aggravate me, I guess. I just had him out and he's, you know, standing over there whining at me. It's like, dude, give me a freaking break. Let me sit for 10 minutes, you know? It's like I said, they're like kids, man. And they're both extremely protective, and they don't like anything near me, people, dogs. They don't like anything. You used to see there's ducks that run around here, free range outside. And they're beautiful ducks. It's like, I don't know, freaking 15, 20 of them, the damn things. There's, you know, about the same in chickens. Big chickens, too. You know, Rhode Island Reds, stuff like that. There's like 2 or 3 roosters and a bunch of chickens. And they lay eggs all over the place. It's funny. And the ducks are hilarious. But the dogs see them and they think it's lunchtime, you know. Oh, look at that 2-legged freaking KFC in a bucket, you know. Of course, they got to go after everything and everybody because they, you know, for 16 years, my wife pretty much and I just, like I said before, we stayed to ourselves at our house. You know, we didn't really bother with people. Never had anybody at the house because we didn't really know a whole lot of people in Florida, really. And so they got, you know, they got really, they weren't socialized at all with other animals, just them. You know, there was the pit bull, mastiff, and then these two. And it took me 6 years to get that Jack Russell to get along with that freaking pit bull, too. And the pit bull would lick him and love him, but, you know, Jack Russell would bite him and attack him, so we had to keep him separated for the longest time. And then finally, my wife and I just agreed, let's just bring the mastiff in the living room, because we used to have to leave the poor guy outside or in my bedroom on his bed. He didn't care. I mean, he's, you know, sleep away in there, but still, I mean, I could tell it bothered him that, you know, he wasn't integrated. So we decided after quite a long time to just bite the bullet, and we brought him out and brought his bed out and put it in the living room and made him deal with it. Because I at that point, I trusted him. Except at first, I didn't know how the mastiff would respond to getting attacked by him, you know. So we were just kind of being safe. I wasn't really worried about the you know, the pit bull. So much so was the Jack Russell attacking his dumb, you know, his dumb ass attacking the pit bull is what I'm saying. And, you know, finally they started getting along, and they were all bestest buddies. The Chihuahua, Jack Russell, and the Mastiff. Massive, beautiful dog. He wouldn't have hurt him. He never. He did flinch his teeth, however, at my Jack Russell one night, and that's what kind of made me leery of what he would do, you know. But at that point, I had a man cave outside, and you know, it was like a 22 by 12 man cave. Had air conditioning, couches, you know, computer, mini fridge. My PA system and speakers were out there, so we'd have sometimes the neighbors would come over and we'd hang out there. So the Mastiff would hang out there with me at all time. The Jack Russell was never out there, so that one night he flinched his teeth at him. He was up on the couch in the man cave. And like I said, the Jack Russell never goes out there. So he like flared his teeth at him, like, this is my spot. You get the frickin' living room. I got the man cave, bitch. And you just gave him and it was ugly. It was the only act of aggression I ever seen from that Mastiff the entire time I owned him. Just when I brought the Jack Russell out there to see how he reacted, kind of went the way I thought it would. To be honest with you, it is what it is, right? Dogs are dogs. They're funny. Pack animals, So they behave like pack animals. I'm the alpha, and then they have their alpha, right? That's the way dogs are. Just got to understand their mannerisms and their language and the way they act and, what they do and what they don't do. And man, there ain't crap in here, huh? What the hell? Do I need cloth? I think I do. I got 3, but I think grabbing a few more wouldn't hurt. Just, current situation. Cloth's a good thing, right? Let's tear down some of these coitons. So we're pretty much on the cusp of death. I'm just going to do the best I can to, use what tools we have in our toolbox and just try to carry on. Like I said, when I started this series, I would have been happy with a 50 days. And we are at 48. So it's about what I expected, I'll be honest with you. Because I kind of ran through in my head what it was going to be like, moving along, getting attacked, losing slots, weather getting worse, gear getting, degraded. And so with that said, it was like I kind of pinpointed the days pretty accurately. Just because I, played the game a lot and I kind of knew look at that rifle and revolver. I'll take all this shit, man. All right, got a fire striker. It's decent shape. Another rifle round, I'll take it. I won't say no to one loose round, man. It's one more than I had. I'm not greedy, I'm appreciative. So, I made it to the hunting lodge. With shit gear. Like I said, though, the Forsaken Airfield's going to be something because it is cold as hell. I went there with, the last time I was in there doing, see that? There it is.
Perfect.
So, it's usually here. I'd say more times than not, but I wouldn't count on it. And there's that recipe I wanted to grab. Grab those just for the pure vitamin C factor. Haven't had an issue, knock on wood, yet with it. Briarhouse pie, baby. A pie any meat eater would love. Lunchbox ready. Take it. All right, I don't see anything else in here. I'll check outside the car. Sometimes there's shit in there. Could be a pistol in that car, too. I have found both rifle and pistol at the same time here. And I've also found neither here. Or just the pistol or just the rifle and vice versa. So, it's like, okay, what do we got, man? So I can cook up some foods. I got cooking 3 now. I'll grab that flour and oil after. We got a skillet, so see what there is on the menu, Might be some good buff food that'll help us in our current extremely dire frickin' situation that I'm in. Like I said, just check this car. The back seat has a pistol. I'm gonna get in here just to look, I don't think it's here. I see some chips. Okay. Leave that open in case I ever come back here, which I highly doubt.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Got some warm wool mittens. Sometimes the note's up here. It's probably in the truck. Okay, we'll check the hood. Come on now. Move it. Shit, huh? Okay, moving along. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it was a long night. I had a long day yesterday. I'm kind of exhausted. I'm going to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. Okay, let's see. What do we got for old man's beard? Floating in at 16. I got 5 bandages. I got way more frickin' stems on me than I probably need, but I'm not going to, not use it, you know. My phone's being stupid again, you know. I'm not even going to frickin'... I can't see where he's coming from because I think my headphones are backwards. Let me look. I can't tell because I can't get a sight on him so I can see in conjunction to the sound in my headset, you know. I'm going to... After this video, I'm going to hunt down them stickers. I know they're somewhere in here. It's just a sheet of paper, though, and I got stacks of shit in here in boxes, and... Yeah, trust me, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. We're approaching that 30-minute marker, too, so there's that. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right. I don't stink or anything. Oh, he's going after the rabbit. All right, you know what I'm going to do to him, don't you? Told you bastards before, leave the boons the hell alone, man. What they do to you, bastard. Nope, you ain't doing it on my watch, fool. That's right. Leave that frickin' rabbit alone, man. Dumbass. How many times I gotta frickin' tell you, man? Hmm? How many frickin' times I gotta tell you? Leave the frickin' rabbits alone, man. Lucky I don't. A barn wasting bullets. Made me waste my bullets. Bastard. What the hell's wrong with that guy, man? Bunny killing bastard.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia.
All right, anyway. I have a real life affinity for rabbits. I've had many rabbits over the years. I just love rabbits. They're so cute. And they're super smart. I mean, I had 3 rabbits that were fully Netherland dwarfs. Beautiful rabbits. Big rabbits. And they were all... They'd lay on their back and you could feed them a carrot like a bottle. It was just fucking hysterical. And they would rub on you and love you. And they were all litter box trained. They would not piss or poop anywhere in the house. None of them. They would use the litter box. Which made my life a hell of a lot easier. Because I'd line it with a trash bag. Because they could bang their feet on it. But they didn't dig it up like cats would, you know. So you could put like a hefty bag over the litter box. Put the litter in it. They'd use it. And I just have to grab the bag. Put it in another bag. Tie it up and throw it out. You know. Didn't have to worry about cleaning up. Sometimes it'd get through a little bit. But you just, you know. Spray some cleaner on it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to call this one here. Thanks for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Things are dire. We're in a really bad situation, but we're going to make the best of it and move on. So I'll see you guys next episode. So until then, take care.